Hello friends, in last some video we have seen socket programming with TCP protocol, but in this video we have to learn socket programming using a UDP protocol. Here I have created one project and in that I have created two files, that is a client socket and server socket, because we need two files because we have to send the data from one client to another servers. So in just let's start. In UDP protocol, we need to create a datagram socket. Just create a datagram socket. I created datagram socket ds equals to new datagram socket. Here is asking about the throw the IO exception. Just you need to throw the IO exception. After that, we need some input. For that, we also need scanner class also for user input. New scanner system.in. Just import the package. String. Just declare one variable for taking input from users. History dot next line. And also we need IP address. So for accessing IP address, we need to create a inet address object. Here I am creating inet address I add equals to inet address dot get by name. Just select get by name. In that we can pass the argument as a IP address also, but we are working on a local host, so just give name localhost. You can pass the IP address also. After that, we need to create the datagram packets object, because in UDP we send the data in packets. So we need to create a datagram packets object. Just I am creating datagram packets object, and in that we need to pass the string in byte format, because UDP protocol working with the only byte formats. Also pass the our data length, that is str dot length. Also send the IP address, because we need to mention IP address for accessing the data, and also pass the port number where we send the data, that is the server. And now send the data using a ds.send method. In that we need to send the DP, which here we access the data, and also need to close the datagram socket file. So here we have created a client file, and also we need to create a server file. So here you can see the server file. In server file also we need to create the datagram sockets object. Datagram socket ds equals to new datagram. So in that we need to pass the port number, because this is a server side file. I have already given a 3002 in client side. So here also you need to give, here also need to throw exception, throw IO exception, just throw the IO exception, and UDP protocol access the data in byte format. So for that we need to create one byte array. Just I'm give one message for server is waiting. Here we need to create one byte array. I'm creating byte bt equals to new byte. I also give the size of, just time give 1024. I need to create a datagram packet also, because we are accessing the data into packets. In create datagram packets equals to new datagram packets. In that pass this array and this size, that is a 1024. And after that we need to receive data, that is we can receive the data using receive method d dot receive dp. But this data only receive in a byte format, so we need to convert this data into string. So we need to create one string here. Just I'm creating string str equals to new string, and in that we need to pass the some parameters, that is a dp.get method which can access the data from a client. Also we need positions, also need length of this data. Now we can feed the data into our console. So far just need to create one statement, that is client message, that is a str. Also close the datagram socket, ds dot close. So we created servers file also. So let's check our program is working or not. For that first we need to run the server file. So just run our server file. So here you can see the server is waiting. So also run the client file. Here you can see the we have run the client file. Just go on a client console. So here we have not given the statement for before the input statement. So first we need to give statement, enter message. Just terminate all the clear, and let's rerun our program. Yes, so see here server is waiting, and now we should run the client file. So here you can see the client is asking to the some message. So I am printing hi, and let's check. Server is receive the message hi. So we have sent the data from client to servers by using a UDP protocol. So let's recap our program. In client program, we have created one datagram socket, and after that we have taken a scanner for input data from users. After that we need to have a IP address. So I have access the IP address using this init address method, and only one method is the datagram packets, because we need to send the data into packets and convert these packets into bytes. I also pass the parameter port, and here is the main method, that is the ds.send dp packet. That is a we have access the packets, and that packets datagram socket will send to the servers. And at the server side also we have created the datagram sockets. In that we have passed the port number, and here when we receive the data we need to create a byte array, because UDP protocol send the data only in a byte format. Also that receive the byte packets into datagram packets, and just receive these packets into datagram socket. And for converting the data into string, we have created a string, and get data method is to access the data from a client, and we need to pass this position and the length, and we can print the data on a console. So that's all about the socket programming using a UDP protocol. The main difference between a UDP and TCP is UDP access data into packets, and TCP is a connection oriented. So we can access data in connectionless format in UDP. So thank you for watching.